Play ball!
If they don't win, it's a shame. It's 1, 2, they fight you out of the old ball game.
What's up, guys? Happy New Year. Tito Round Trippers from Abraham Drinking here for Season 3, Episode 1, Tito Talking Tribe. As is common with small market teams, we did make a bunch of waves in the first winter meetings. Not a ton of player news to report. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Some coaching shifts, though. 7 new managerial changes in Major League Baseball. If my memory serves me right, the first or second hire of that offseason cycle was our bench coach, Albernez. So we wish him the best in Baltimore. And check my notes here. Armorich. Yeah, we replaced him with Tony Arnerich, also from the Mariners organization. He's been their hitting coach, bullpen coach at various times. Took Cal to the College World Series as their coach in 2011. So hopefully with the recent success of Stephen Vogt and everything, Seattle's maybe a new coaching factory, and we get another good one from that pipeline. So here's hoping we don't really miss a beat with Tony Arnerich now as the bench coach, and Elburn is on to be the top dog somewhere else, bigger and better things. Programming notes. We are Abraham Drinking. A lot of other shows. Catch the Abraham Drinking podcast, the general content show that started it all, Mondays at 6. Then we have the Mental Ward with Jimmy Ward and Jimmy Ward. That's back to the evenings now, I think, but it's on Sundays, and I think they've moved that back to 6 or 3, but that's Sundays, the Mental Ward. And Coffee with Tree just finished. I was awake for that for once and able to listen to that. That's a good show. That's on Sunday mornings at about 11. And the Ray Highclax Show, Sunday nights at 9 p.m. Again, all on Abraham Drinking. You can follow these shows wherever you get your podcasts. YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, iHeartRadio. Clips on all those things peppered throughout. And back to the tribe. Already covered the new bench coach, and Carl Willis is staying, our pitching coach, which is great news. The best in the business. I wouldn't even say arguably, especially as far as just judging active people. You know, shout out to Leo Mazzoni, the longtime Braves dude, probably the best pitching coach of all time. But right here, right now, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better one than Carl Willis. And the thing is with that, you never take anything for granted in this crazy game where people are always getting better offers and shifting around, and we were really fighting a war on 2 fronts there because retirement rumors and rumors of him following Francona to Cincinnati, thankfully both ended up being unfounded, and Carl Willis is back. So we continue to have, in my and many people's opinion, the best pitching coach in the business. Gives us a huge advantage. I guess smooth segue to pitching there. With no major player personnel changes or moves to report yet this offseason, I'll get to we did make some minor bullpen pickups. Colin Holderman, Sean Armstrong, kind of just maintenance signings to fill middle inning places. We love Hunter Gaddis, Cade Smith, our handful of high leverage guys. Sobrowski and Walter will be at least mid-inning guys, possibly ascend to higher leverage guys. So again, budget sort of filler mid-inning bullpen signings, Colin Holderman and Sean Armstrong. Obviously nothing to stop the presses about, but little something there. The Rule 5 draft came and went. We lost no one. And we plucked Peyton Pallett from the White Sox organization. We really like him as a high-ceiling project reliever, so we didn't lose nothing. We didn't necessarily risk much plucking Pallett, so let's hope we got another good bullpen guy from that. And more importantly, we apparently made some good decisions tweaking our 40-man roster right before the Rule 5 draft because we lost no one. Khalil Watson from the Josh Bell trade, minor league speedster now in the Guardians organization, was protected, or he would have gotten snatched up for sure. So we made some nice shrewd moves there, making sure that we didn't lose anyone unnecessarily, and hopefully even got ourselves a diamond in the rough. So at worst, we'll call the Rule 5 draft a wash, and here's hoping Peyton Pallett is more impactful than Will Wilson, our big Rule 5 scorer last year. Now, mind you, that was a minor league Rule 5 draft, but still, I felt that was a relevant analogy. And we continue to speculate and hope that possibly we get an affordable right-handed bat. I just read a rather discouraging article that there just aren't a bunch of reliable, affordable right-handed bats out there, options. Possibly we would pivot. I unfortunately don't have a name or two to throw out as an example right now, but I would like to see us pivot to like a reverse splits lefty. You know, we hit 224 against lefties last year. That's obviously unacceptable. And hopefully, if we can't find a righty in our budget that's a good fit for us, that doesn't block our up and coming prospects too much, get a good reverse splits lefty. Because you never know. There's a lot of lefties out there that, oddly enough, have relatively even averages, or even sometimes, like I said, the true reverse splits for some reason hit lefties better than righties. So definitely time to get creative and look at ways to get better against left-handed pitching. We can't hit 224 again. Even hanging your hat on being a defensive-oriented ball club, that's not going to get it done in today's game, especially if you're going to be middle at best in the power stats. We did ascend to, you know, the more of the middle of the power stats last year compared to it being very bleak with some help from Manzardo and whatnot, so that's good. But let's do what we can, whether it's a righty or a lefty with quirky splits, or some clever lineup juggling, and to not hit 224 against lefties again. Still, as we sit in this first week of January, very early in the offseason, especially small market clubs notoriously break later, wait for bargains, sort of like trickle down effect. After the big money's spent, you can have a clearer picture of who the bargains are and who's in your budget and stuff. So we'll see if we happen to make an impactful move or not. And also, again, with pitching, the Travis Bazana draft, after we took Bazana and Cozart, we hammered pitching. The sandwich pick and rounds 3 through 10 were all pitchers. So I'm really looking forward to guys like Oki and Drew Doty to ascend farther through our system. We got a nice mix of high school and college arms, especially some high school arms where they fell to their draft slot, as people do in the MLB amateur draft, just because of signability concerns and leverage of threatening to go to college. You have more of that, so you can get some good bargains with these high school pitchers. So Doty and Oki for one, but I don't have the whole list in front of me. We made a very honest effort to restock the pitching factory, going sandwich pick, round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6, round 7, 8, 9, and 10 of the 2024 amateur draft. And, you know, how baseball is a bit more of a slow burn with bringing up prospects. That's the second year after the draft is usually really when you see these guys move up. And speaking of the Bazana draft, we're obviously thrilled for Bazana's big league debut at some point. Rotation finished the year on just an awesome note in September. A lot to look forward to. Cantillo and Ciccone, huge breakout candidates. And in a deep rotation at their best, Bybee and Williams are a solid 1-2. Keep this pretty brief. I know a lot of us got a football game to watch. Good luck to the Browns in the Battle of Ohio. And everyone have fun at our 3rd-year anniversary party at Frank and Tony's. I'm going to try and get there after work. It's the Abraham Drinkin' 150th show and 3-year anniversary party tomorrow at Frank and Tony's. Starting about when the show usually starts at 6 or 7. Going for a while. It's our big anniversary party. And that's about covers it. We just wanted to touch base and give you guys good news about Carl Willis and We'll be going on about every 2 or 3 Sundays till spring training's over. Just stay in circulation and count it down to opening day. Go Tribe!
Play ball!
If they don't win, it's a shame.